Okay guys, we are going to be reviewing this account here. Let's just take a look at it real quick, guys. Look at all of this. Look how much room we have here. That's a lot of spaces that we actually have. Okay, so most important thing here, I'm just gonna claim this one real quick, and then we are going to be first looking at the castle level. Castle level 11 is where we are at. We do have the jewelry salon actually opened up right now, currently. Okay, and then our landmarks. Okay, level 1, level 5, level that doesn't matter. And then we have level 10, 10. Ooh, okay, so only level 1 on that one. Okay, 10, and then I believe this is gonna be 10 as well. And then we have, okay, some of the cookie castles or mansions do need to get leveled up a little bit too. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that still needs to be done. I'm gonna guess it's relatively kind of like it's been just a little bit since you have reached a castle level 11 here, so not a problem. Okay, but yeah, as you can see, okay, I have a feeling that we're going to be a little low on a lot of these things here, guys. So let's see, EXP Star Jellies. The owner already told me that, you know, the EXP Star Jellies were going to be low. Okay, this is a completely free-to-play account. Just keep that in mind as well. Powders are relatively good. We did use some of the bomber powders. I believe Seafair is already maxed out, so it's not a problem at all. We have a lot of these speed ups still saved up. And then the rest of these material wise, we are going to actually see when we see the buildings. Okay, so wood, we have 600. That's not bad. Jelly bean 200 is not bad too, but I do think that you do need to have about 200, a little more. All right, so like I was saying, about 500 of these like resources are good. Okay, so obviously you need to kind of do a little bit more farming. Yeah, everything is already maxed out here. So 200, I mean, the constant 200 is good. Okay, but you want to get a little bit more. 700 right there, that's good too. Milk is gonna run out slowly, very slowly, but you know, that's how it's going to be. And then the wool as well. I actually am running out of wool and milk too for me. We can see that the smithy, okay, we do have some stacked up, but we can have a little bit more as well. Okay, so there you go. And then wow, okay, so jammery, we're a little lacking on our jammery here. So jams are a little lacking, but you know, it's not bad. And then this one right here, we do have all the way up to the dream catcher. Okay, and wow, okay, so we have a lot of the lamps, but we're missing the clock as well as the toy. When you have the chance, I would suggest you slowly build up. So how it works, guys, is when you are playing the game and you're playing for 1 hour, right? Something like that. Then I would suggest you guys go and just farm. Okay, just farm these regular materials that take less time, and then just kind of keep grinding it. Just keep grinding it, alright? But the thing is, when you guys are sleeping or you guys have something to do, like you have to go to work or you have to go to school and you guys cannot play the game, then that's when you know, queue up some of these longer ones so that you don't waste time by kind of just building or producing these shorter materials. So that's what I would do when I'm playing the game, especially when I'm doing a lot of arena runs. I would always queue up the smaller ones, and then I will go into queuing up for the lower ones when I'm actually like sleeping or things like that. Okay, and then our bakery has been all the way opened up to the Castella, but we do lack some of these cubes as well as the milk. So I would suggest you build like 1 or 2 of those a day or something like that. Okay, and then let's see, we don't have any stew. Low on burger, pasta, rice. Okay, rice. Okay, so there you go. Regarding production, the easiest thing would be what I just said earlier. Okay, and then the next thing is going to be this. Okay, research. This needs to be done in order for you to have better production, in order for you to have easier or like, you know, better castle management or kingdom management comes from having a good leveled sugar gnome laboratory technologies in the kingdom section. Okay, because of the fact that the production speed decreases a lot. Okay, it decreases a lot, all the way up to 15%. That is a lot. Okay, you know, even at like level 5, that's good enough too. Even at level 5%, it decreases by 1% and then 2% here. So you can see that it's a lot. Okay, and like this one right here, especially this one will go for everything, right? That's why the best thing to do is always do the smithy first, and then go with the faster production for the cookie houses, and then the dough. I would say dough is the next good one, and then you don't really need to level up this fountain of abundance too much. And then I would do maybe like the workshop, and then level this one up. Okay, the faster production, and then later the goods faster production is really good too. And then we'll go into the milk. All of these dairy stuff being 5, it's good too. And then this one really, it's okay. And then you put some points on the good stacks, and then so on. But the thing is, like I said, it starts with this. It starts with the smithy, the faster production, because of the fact that you have to use a lot of smith stuff, like the shovel, saw, pickaxe, and stuff like that. The smithy faster production is actually going to help you guys on the long run. So that's why I would say doing this is priority. Okay, if you did not reach it yet, that means you're not going to be at a point where you're going to be super stuck when it comes to kingdom. The only thing that you guys will probably be stuck on is regarding the Aurora materials. And for the Aurora materials, what I would say is you should definitely keep on keep your trains rolling. Okay, that's the most important thing. Okay, that's probably the only thing that might be like a little bit of a struggle for you guys before you guys get up to Kingdom Castle level 7. Okay, Castle level 7 is when you guys reach at a point where you can upgrade or build the Sugar Gnome Laboratory. Okay, so that's the thing, right? And then at level 7 is when you're going to be able to unlock right here these craftsmanship all the way up to, I think, the easy collect or the easy good collection, or up to here. And then you have to level up your laboratory a little bit at a time, and that's where you'll be going to do all your stuff. And then on the cookie side, definitely the tastier star jellies is important. Story mode, master, you can do that. Dark mode, master, you have to do that. Okay, and then the rest of them you can kind of put points on all of the stuff that you need, but I would say 1 point on each of them is going to be very easy with only 30 of the axes. It only takes like 30 seconds or so for majority of the players, especially when you reach this place. Okay, and then you guys can upgrade this one if you guys want. That's for all of the cookies. And then the next thing I would say is going to be this one, toppings. Okay, toppings. The toppings side is going to make your cost a lot lower at the very end. Alright, so that's why it's going to be very good on the for your long run as well. And then, like I said, all of these kind of stat wise, just kind of base it off of the cookies that you guys mainly use, and then put a little bit more stat points throughout your gameplay. But that is not like completely something that you need to like all the way max out until, because if you look at this real, it's only 0.2% really. So the only difference from level 10 to level 1 is 2%. So up to level 5 is a good one, right? Up to level 5 is a good one. And then you just keep going, you know, and then what I just said, just kind of put points on all the stuff that you want to use. But I would say focusing on the kingdom section will help you a lot. Okay, will help you guys a lot. All right, there you go. Okay, so this Sugar Gnome Laboratory is unlocked at Kingdom Castle, not Kingdom level, Castle level 7. Okay, Kingdom Castle level 7. That's when you guys are able to unlock this Sugar Gnome Lavatory. And let's go into some of the other stuff here, guys. I'm gonna go and see the teams for the arena as well. Okay, we got the classic comp right here. So something that a lot of people are messing up on. You do not need this. Okay, you do not need the Jelly Watch. You do not need the Jelly Watch. You actually need something like Paper Charm in order to counter Strawberry Crate's 50% damage reduction, and then you can use a Sight too. But you don't need the Jelly Watch when you're using this comp. You only thing you need is to have cooldown on your Tiger Lily. I believe it's 10.3%, and then after that, Tiger Lily will actually follow up right after Ginger Brave, and then the two of these damage dealers just need to have full on Searing Raspberry, 5 solid almond for almond cookie, or you don't even really need anything, but just in case you want to have some extra stats, that's okay too. And then some of your other teams right here, obviously you need to switch this out for pure vanilla. I have a feeling you've been only using this team here, so okay, this is a this is a that's a funny team right here. I've never seen people use this kind of stuff, but all right. But mainly, I'm sure you're gonna use you're using this team, so not bad for the arena. Definitely will be able to climb all the way up to good master. This level probably a little less, but I guess up to diamond you probably can reach with this one. Yeah. And then for your world exploration, I did see it earlier, but this team is not bad. You can replace vampire with someone like poison mushroom for boss battles. You can replace it with latte. Obviously you were using latte earlier, so you can use latte. You can use licorice. You can also use black raisin. For majority of the battles, I would rather use Strawberry Crepe instead of Dark Choco. I would use Dark Choco only really for the boss battles. Okay, so that's the team that I will go for. Wow, Purple Yam leveled up all the way to 45. But there you go, guys. I mean, team wise, it's not bad. And then the treasure, I would replace this one if it's not a boss fight with this right here. So that's what I would do. Let's see. Topping wise, right. Okay, so pure vanilla is fine. 4.4% is actually really good too. Okay, 4.4% is actually really good. So definitely not a bad one. And then let's see. Pure vanilla, I mean not pure vanilla. Seafarer here. Damage resist can be a little higher. Okay. This one can be a little higher. Cooldown is not bad, especially if you're using this cookie for the cheese comp or the one-shot comp, then it's okay. But I would say for story mode 2, having a little bit of extra damage resist will not hurt. But I see that you maxed out on your attack, which is a very good thing to do for your comp for arena. And then we have pumpkin pie. You do need to start slowly, I would say, upgrade into pumpkin pie. And then squid ink, sorbet. Sorbet 6.5% is actually really good too. 6.5 is will help, but I mean you don't really need to have cooldown too much, especially when you're using sorbet for a one-shot team. But yeah, I mean having some cooldown for the story mode will not be bad. Vampire, I would say the only two stats Vampire needs to focus on is really attack as well as crit. Alright, these two are going to be the top priority, and then a little bit of damage resist. Dark Choco, not bad at all right here. Okay, not bad at all, but later on, majority of the higher ranking players do go with 5 Searing Raspberry and have about 25% damage resist, and that really works out for Dark Choco too, but that is up to you. Poison Mushroom, just rack up some attack and then a little bit of cooldown. I believe it's like 6% cooldown is what you want for your guild boss battle, and then I'll check the guild boss battle later too. Madeline, you can use this, you can, but I would say probably solid almond works better than having bouncy caramel. And then ooh, okay, so this I would not do. This I would not do for Rye Cookie. And then I would say take off these. I would take off this personally and then put it into like this one right here is really good, 4% damage resist. 3.6% damage resist, 1.8 cooldown. Some of these you can take off and then put it into either Madeline or you know, you can put it into Sea Fairy, Sorbet, as well as, you know, those kind of stuff. So and then Black Raisin too. If you are going to use Black Raisin for the one-shot comp instead of Sorbet, you can actually do this build. This build is really good too. And I do see some cooldown and damage resist. So I think some of these, oh, right here, this one is actually really good too. So yeah, you can use this one for the other one too. Oh, so this is a very old build, guys. This is a very old build. Okay, so this build is for the probably one of the oldest builds for Licorice, just boosting up the defense in order to make Licorice's servants be a little bit more tanky. All right, or a little tankier, because they do base off of the defense 150%, and then you do get 20% defense buff from Licorice's skill. So racking up defense actually worked, but because they're just so much better, because they're just better cookies nowadays, it's not really worth it anymore. Okay, so I would say, yeah, don't do that anymore. And then Strawberry Crepe, same thing here. You can do this, but I would say you probably should use 5 Swift Chocolate later on when you're able to. You do have some right here, so do that if you can. Tiger Lily I did look at earlier. So, and besides that, this one too, probably 2 solid almond will work better. And yeah, so those are going to be the topping setting, I would say. And then for the guild boss battle, let's see your team real quick. Okay, so right here you can actually replace Sea Fairy for Poison Mushroom, and then your team will actually be the team that you like majority of the people will use. Right, so obviously your cooldown is not set like exactly how we want it in the higher ranks, but obviously you can work on that later on slowly, so don't worry about that. But I would replace Sea Fairy with Poison Mushroom, and then that will probably work out a lot better dealing with the dragon than having Sea Fairy use maybe like skill once or twice. Okay, because Poison Mushroom's damage is constant as long as the dragon stands there, which, you know, dragon does stand there, so it will do constant damage, whereas Sea Fairy, you know, needs to cast a spell in order to actually have the splash do the damage. So Poison Mushroom is going to be a better replacement for you in this mode, so that's what I would say for that. But besides that, definitely not a bad account. It is a completely free to play account, so I do not think that you guys need to worry about it. I mean, the treasure for the guild boss battle, I think, was the right one. Yeah, Jelly Watch, Scroll, and a Slingshot. These are the only 3 that people use. Okay, so there you go, guys. And oh, wait. One last thing is the treasure or the islands. Okay, good. Island is well maintained. That's good for you. Just clear this when you get the chance later on. Okay. And then let's see. Besides that, not a bad kingdom, I would say. Just work on your production a little bit more, and then you will be golden, I would say, for the long run. But I will have to thank you one more time, Imu. I think that's how you pronounce it, or it's I think it was Lacoste, right? On Discord. So thank you so much for allowing me to use the account for not only the gacha but also for your account review. Thank you for this opportunity. Hope you guys found it a little helpful, especially with the technologies as well as some of the production as well, because I know a lot of people or a lot of players do struggle depending like, oh, what do I need to upgrade, as well as the technology, or how do I get the technology, and things like that. So I will make a little bit more of a guide for you guys too throughout my YouTube career, but I will continue to try to inform you guys and then make it a little shorter as well as detailed, so you guys don't miss out on these important informations when you guys are playing the game. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching.